Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. What was the last thing we covered in yesterday's class?
Sir, three masses on the vertices of an equilateral triangle, and they are brought from infinity to work done. Find the work.
Okay. Now, we dealt with an example where capital M is picked and small m is released from here. It was moving towards, you found out the velocity of small m. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We even dealt with an example where both the masses are released simultaneously, both start
Yes,
moving
Yes,
towards
sir.
one another.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What if there is an impact parameter? Capital M is fixed here. Till now, all the masses you dealt with were along the same line. And what if this is not along the same line? That is D and small m is projected with a velocity u. D is called impact parameter. This is capital M. Till now, small m was released this way or released this way. Small m moved straight. Now, small m is given a velocity u this way. Right? Small m is given a velocity u this way. If capital M didn't exist, small m would have gone straight. Because of capital M, small m will take a turn this way. Capital M will be attracting them. What kind of a path would it follow?
Spiral.
Now we are interested in R minimum. We are interested in R minimum. When will R be minimum? When the velocity is perpendicular to R is minimum. Why? Because if the velocity is not perpendicular, there will be a component. Suppose velocity is this way. and it will have a component towards M. If the velocity were not perpendicular, the velocity here will have a component towards capital M. So it will come a bit more closer. Which will be the closest distance of approach when R is perpendicular to B? Closest distance of approach is when R is perpendicular to B. R is perpendicular to B. So that component of B in this direction is 0. So it will not approach further close.
Sir,
This
but,
one, is it clear?
sir, what if it later collides to capital M?
Later कहाँ collide?
तो वापस घूम के आएगा ना attraction की वजह से.
अरे नहीं. Initial separation is infinity to make your simplification easy. Initial separation is infinite. Now वापस जो घूम के आएगा, it will be in elliptical orbit. It will not be this way. If, for example, this is the sun, it should go in an elliptical orbit this way. If sun is at this point,
But still it will be perpendicular only, right?
closest and the farthest distance will always be perpendicular. For example, you take a circle. All throughout R is perpendicular to B. Take an ellipse. Farthest distance of approach and closest distance of approach, R will be perpendicular to B. If it is at the closest or the farthest distance of approach, R should be perpendicular to B.
Sir, in the elliptical one only, was it possible that the point above and below the sun जहाँ से वो pass हो रहा था वहाँ से हो जाए shortest?
Will not be. When ellipse is short, you will know there is only one semi-major axis for that.
Okay, sir.
Now, this question, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
To make your simplification at this easy, you have given this to be at sufficiently large distance. If the masses are at sufficiently large distance, which parameter will become 0? Potential energy. Now, one equation is conservation of energy. What is the initial kinetic energy? Half mu square. What is the initial potential energy? 0, because you give infinite separation. What is the final kinetic energy? Half mv square. Final potential energy minus G capital M small m by R minimum. Potential energy between two is minus G m1 m2 by R.
Yes.
Potential energy between 2 point masses is minus G m1 m2 by R. We derived this in yesterday's class. So this is my equation for conservation of energy. I have two variables, V and R minimum. I need one more equation. I cannot conserve linear momentum because capital M is fixed. There is an external force on it. What is my other alternative?
Sir, work done by conservative plus work done by
mv square by r.
The conservation of angular momentum.
Perfect. About which point?
Sir, capital M.
About capital. About capital M. Force of attraction between these two is passing through that. You have fixed capital M. That hinge force is also passing through it. So torque because of all the forces is 0. I mean torque because of all the forces is 0. Yes. Because force of attraction between small m and capital M is passing through it. Capital M is fixed. Its hinge force is also passing through it. So torque about capital M is 0. So angular momentum about capital M can be conserved. What is the initial angular momentum? Mu into d. D will be called as impact parameter. D is called impact parameter. There's a name given. Mu into D is the initial angular momentum. Mu into the perpendicular distance is D. What is the final angular momentum? MV R minimum into sin 90. There is a condition for R minimum. R will be minimum when V is perpendicular to R. I have two equations and two variables. Can I simplify for both?
Yes.
Now listen to me carefully. 2005, if I'm right, one student asked me one doubt. Do you people remember the 23rd problem of HCV in circular motion? In the 23rd problem, they asked you what is the radius of this point. Do you recollect that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What did you say? Mg provides the required centripetal force, U cos theta whole square by R.
Yes, sir.
Now the boy, while doing the simplification of these two, was uncomfortable. See, it's easy for me to say two equations and two variables and leave it here. One is a quadratic equation. When simplifying, it will not be that very easy, neither is it very difficult. So what the boy did is, if R is perpendicular to B, this is going about in a circular track, in that small element,
Yes, sir.
who is providing the centripetal force? G capital M small m by R square. Here it was mg. Here it is the gravitational pull between the two. Nothing else can provide the centripetal force. M v square by R minimum. You are supposed to use this equation and this equation. Weak step में answer आ जानी चाहिए. But then you will not get the correct answer. You will get the wrong answer with this.
Why, sir?
Why? Why will you get the wrong answer? Take it down till here और दिमाग लगाना. I'm waiting for you. If you fail, I'll tell you.
So because the velocity is accelerated in this case and there u cos theta did not face acceleration.
अरे वहां पे velocity accelerate कर रहा है. एक second रुक जाओ, its velocity direction will change, magnitude will change. वही हो रहा है यहाँ भी. That is a parabola. This is also a parabola. There gravity is providing the centripetal force. Here also gravity is providing the centripetal force. Everything appears to be the same. 1 second wait.
Negative sign आएगा G and then the R square में. No, I understood, sir. Never mind. Sir, mg is also acting, so there will be a component of mg.
No. This is kept on a horizontal smooth table.
Oh, okay.
Take G capital M small m by R. This is not in the vertical plane. This is on a horizontal smooth table.
So it is not necessary that R min will be the radius of the circular track.
Wonderful. Who is this?
So Parijat.
Yeah. Did you people listen to what he said?
Yes, sir.
Observe carefully. If I draw a circle with this small element, it will turn out to be like this. R minimum here is correct, but here R is not minimum. It will be the radius of the circular. This need not be the center of the circular. How is that possible here? Actually, that is what happens. Sun is not at the center of the circular track of Earth. It's an elliptical orbit. None of the 9 planets are circular orbits. They are close to a circular orbit, but theoretically they are elliptical orbit. So something is going in an elliptical orbit, then Sun should be at the foci, need not be the center of the circular track. For this circular track, capital M need not be at the center. R minimum, this is not R minimum, this is radius. Radius of the circular track, which will not be R minimum. Hence, do not use this equation unless you know what that particular point is. Conservation of angular momentum and conservation of energy will give you the correct answer. तो यहाँ पर आंसर कैसा आ गया यार? यार mg is independent of r. You are taking a constant force mg because you are close to the earth surface.
Sir, in second equation in LHS, why didn't you multiply any sine angle?
How much is that sine? Take low, extend mu and drop a perpendicular. What is the angle?
90.
1.
Sir, वो अभी भी clear नहीं हुआ that why will R minimum not be the radius of that circle?
If r minimum is the radius, on simplification of this and that, you'll get the same answer.
Yes, sir.
Simplifying देख लो.
नहीं आ रहा है.
That's why r minimum is not the radius of the circle.
Yeah, but that way I understood, but why logically it's not? वो नहीं समझ रहा है.
Logically क्या समझाऊं यार? मुझे भी पता नहीं. It is not coming in R minimum. I gave you an explanation why that fails. What logic do you need in it? Center of the board. Center of the board.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Arrange M, 2M and 8M along a line of 9 meters. So that 9 meters. So that potential energy is minimum. arrange M, 2M and datum along a line of 9 meters, along a straight line of 9 meters, so that U is minimum. So that U is minimum.
So we can select the order of the masses also.
You are spelling the hint for the problem. Now you have two choices to make. Shall I keep M, 8M here and 2M here, X 9 minus X, or keep 2M here, 8M here and M here, X and 9 minus X. Which among the two combinations do you think will get lesser potential energy? Then calculate that potential energy, differentiate with respect to X and equate it to mu. Here potential energy is minus G M into 2M by X minus G 2M into 8M by 9 minus X minus of G M into 8M by 9. Here minus G 2M into M by X minus G M into 8M by 9 minus X minus G 2M into 8M by 9. Which among the two do you think will give you a lesser potential energy? That differentiate with respect to X equated to 0, you will get where you will have to keep the middle term.
Sir, is there a reason why you didn't consider the third case where we keep 2m and m at the ends of the line?
I forgot.
Oh,
I forgot. Keep 2m here, m here, 8m anywhere in between, x, 9 minus x. Among the three, whichever gives you the least potential energy, differentiate that with respect to x, equate it to 0. I forgot the third case, my mistake. And while deciding greater and lesser, do not forget to take the negative sign into consideration. Do not forget to take the negative sign into consideration. Potential energy in gravitation without a negative sign is meaningless.
So by minimum we mean absolute value or
With the negative sign.
okay, sir.
Potential energy in gravitation without negative sign does not make sense. Do take the negative sign into consideration.
Sir, shouldn't we multiply this entire thing by 2 times? Because m को atom attract कर रहा है, atom भी m को attract कर रहा है. So entire thing we should not multiply by 2 times.
Lilian, the potential energy between these two, between these two, between these two. And the three particles, there will be three expressions. Why 2 times? Potential energy between these
Sir,
two.
so we should do this question by hit and try method only, or what?
Natural. Decide which among the three will give you minimum first with the negative sign. Potential energy in the question is mainly given to verify if students remember the negative sign or not. How do I compare between the two? Take some arbitrary value of x. Take it at the center. Compare between the two. Whichever is minimum, you know that that will be minimum. Now that decide. How do you want me to do the comparison between the two? Takes any arbitrary value of x. 1, 2, 3. Do the comparison. Whichever comes lesser, that expression you will differentiate with respect to x and equate it to 0. Which among the three will give you minimum?
Sir, how are you comparing by taking any x?
You want to know which among the two will give me a lesser value, right? It should be true for any value of x. So take the same value of x for both. Because you are comparing how to get the product. Product of which two will be kept at a particular distance.
So is it the third one?
I don't know. You will have to tell me.
Yes, sir.
Minus g 2m into 8m divided by x. Minus g 8m into m divided by 9 minus x. Minus g 2m into m divided by 9. Say take x is 1 for all three. Which are you getting minimum? Take x is
Third one.
1 for all the three. Which are you getting minimum?
Third one.
Third one.
Third.
Now differentiate u with respect to x, equate it to 0. You will get the value of x at which this will be minimum. Differentiate u with respect to x and equate it to 0.
So, sir, the third term will become 0, right? Because there's no x in that.
That's true. Now comes a very important relation. Concentrate on this. Relation between field and potential. You have got a point mass here. What will be the potential? Minus Gm by R. What will be the field? Gm by R square. Now, can I write E as minus V by R? Can I write E as minus V by R?
Yes, sir.
Temporarily, we will not be able to further highlight this, but one point you should know. In electrostatics, the next chapter, you will have a very clear-cut understanding of what this is. Temporarily, I am going by the formula. And more appropriately, this should be delta V by delta. Instantaneous value of field will be minus dV by dr. More appropriately, minus del V by del R, partial differentiation. Kyun bhai sahab? Why partial differentiation? Because R is xi cap plus yg cap plus zg. So field will be I cap del V by del x, j cap del V by del y, k cap del V by del z. Rate of change of potential is speed. Rate of change of potential is speed. It's more like this. If I want field in this direction, potential here and potential here. Potential difference divided by distance, I'll get the field in this direction. Suppose I want the field in this direction. Potential difference divided by distance, I'll get the field in this direction. This is V2, this is V1. V1 minus V2 divided by this distance. Suppose I want the field in this direction. potential difference divided by distance, I'll get the field in that particular direction. Whichever direction you want the field. Potential difference divided by distance in that direction will give you the field in that particular direction. E is minus V by R, more appropriately delta V by delta. If it is uniform field, then I can take delta. If it is non-uniform field, obviously differentiation will come into picture. In a small distance delta R, you are finding out the potential difference. It is more like telling you velocity is displacement by time. Velocity is displacement by time. Very technically, it is ds by dt, instantaneous values. Same applies here. By partial differentiation, when you are differentiating with respect to x, you will consider y and z to be constants. When you are differentiating with respect to y, you will consider x and z to be constants. When you are differentiating with respect to z, x and y will be constants. That is the concept of partial differentiation. How appropriate is it? Quite appropriate. Because field in this direction doesn't interfere with field in this direction. What is the component of field in this direction resolved here? Zero. What is the component of this field in this direction? Zero. So if I'm moving along x, field along x-axis is the only thing which will come into picture. Ey and Ez do not interfere. Component will be zero. Subheading relation between potential and field. Relation between potential and field.
Sir, you have missed a minus sign.
I missed a minus sign. Yes. Minus, minus, minus.
So basically you are resolving the energy on the three axes.
Energy.
Sorry, field.
This is field along x-axis. This is field along y-axis. That is field along z-axis. Field is a vector. I have to give you the direction when I report field.
Done, sir.
V is potential. Obviously, V is minus Gm by R means it is the potential here.
Excuse me, sir.
Hmm.
So a field is supposed to tell us about the force experienced by a body, right? In waves.
Right.
So, sir, in a uniform field, the dV would become zero, right?
Uniform field.
The dV will become zero, right?
Why?
Because the V will not change if the
बिल्कुल नहीं. field is uniform, then to
But the
कल
potential isn't. Okay, I understood, sir. But the potential isn't. Understood, sir. Sorry, sir.
को बोलेंगे displacement is zero, only then velocity is zero.
No, sir. Sorry, sir.
Now listen. The reason why we introduce gravitation after SHM, 90% books will give gravitation before SHM. And we have a lot of SHM to be done yet after introducing one more lecture of gravitation. Right? Why we do it this way is much of this will be a replica in the next chapter called electrostatics. What is G M1 M2 by R square? There will become K Q1 Q2 by R square. Relation between field and potential will introduce exactly the same way again. So much of this will be a repetition there, which we can save as time. Hence, we introduce it this way. Now, for extended bodies, 1 second. Now, yeah, we'll deal with extended bodies. What do you mean by extended bodies? Extended bodies. First, consider a ring, the most popularly used. This distance is x, this distance is r. This distance is x, this distance is r. I'm interested in the potential here. Consider a small element, root over of r square plus x. Consider a small element dm. Find out the potential here due to the small element. I will first prefer potential because potential is a scalar. Integration of potential is quite easy. Please learn this carefully. Scalar integration is quite easy. Vector integration, you should be very careful. You can never integrate vectors directly. Integral dv minus g dm by r, root over of r square plus x. Integral dv minus g integral dm by root over of r square plus x square. Potential due to a point mass is minus gm by r, right? Potential due to a point mass is minus gm by small r. Small r is root over of r square plus x square. How did you bring it out of the integral here? That's a constant. ढंग से देख लो. This is a ring. This is a ring. My hand is smaller. Don't you think this length will be constant?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes or
X also
no?
is constant.
It will turn this way. The length r, this is smaller. If I am turning this way, smaller will be constant. Right? So that is a constant. I got it out of the integral. The best of the integrations we can think of. Minus gm by root over of r square plus x square. Right?
Yes,
dm is the mass of this small element. Integral dm will be m. How did you do this integration so easily? Potential was a scalar. What if it were field? I'll have an issue here. For the field, I have a problem. Consider an element. This will be the direction of field. What is field defined as? force experienced by unit mass. Place a unit mass here. It will be attracted towards this. Attraction. So field will be along that line. I cannot integrate dE directly. dE, this will be theta, this will be dE sine theta, this will be dE cos theta.
So why can't you directly integrate?
वेक्टर्स अभी
Directions are
जब
not
पैदा
same.
हुआ सीखा आपने पॉलीगन लॉ ऑफ एडिशन करना है मल्टीपल वेक्टर्स के लिए दो वेक्टर्स इस डायरेक्शन में ऐड कर लोगे
नहीं got it sir.
रिजल्टेंट लेना है कि नहीं
Yes.
now I can sum up vectors only if they are in the same direction 7 Newton 8 Newton 5 Newton add them up directly as numbers only if they are in
The same direction.
Same direction.
now this dE are resolved as dE sin theta and dE cos theta. Can I claim all dE sin theta components will cancel out?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
For every element here, there will be an element here, which will have an identical dE and identical dE sin theta. So what I am left with is dE cos theta. G dm by small r square cos theta. G dm by, look at the beauty in this integration also. Dm I will keep as it is, small r square, cos theta is, this distance was x, this distance was capital R, this is small r, x by small r. G or I'll finish up the integration in one step. ध्यान से सुनो, is cos theta constant or not?
Constant.
Constant.
Is small r constant or not?
Constant.
Constant.
Why will I do the integration? हो गया, these both are constants. G cos theta integral dm by r square. G, what is cos theta? Integral dm will be m x by r square plus x square to the power 3 by 2 is the expression for field. Now I have one request from you people. What did you tell me? Field was minus del v by del x along x-axis. Now here I already know that field is only along the x-axis. Y component is getting cancelled. So I'll not calculate y component. If I differentiate with respect potential with respect to x, I should get the field. Could you please differentiate this and verify if you are getting that or not? This is the formula you told me, relation between field and potential. Once I have potential, I should be able to get the field. Differentiate this with respect to x, find out if you are getting that or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Somebody is asking, what did I substitute for cos theta? What will I substitute? Adjacent side by hypotenuse. कभी सुना है ये formula? Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. X by small r. Cos theta is x by small r. Small r is root over of x square plus r square. What will I substitute as cos theta? बहुत डरा रहे हो और आज आप लोग सबके सब मिलके एक पूछ रहा है वेक्टर्स को क्यों नहीं ऐड कर लोगे दूसरा पूछ रहा है cos theta कैसा लिखा है आपने x by r this is x by root over of r square plus x square ये कभी पैदा होने से पहले देखा है आपने cos theta वैल्यू पूछ रहे हो sin theta वैल्यू पूछोगे यार
सेम आंसर आया डिफरेंशिएट करने के बाद.
right perfect take it down till here and differentiate. I'll just be back in a minute.
So once I'm can we take
Am I expected to remember both the expressions? Yes, it's mandate. There are standard expressions like moment of inertia, you will have to remember them.
Done, sir.
Sir,
Hmm.
here E is equal to dv by dx and not minus dv by dx.
He is minus dV by dx. Field is in the direction of decreasing potential. And you get a negative sign. Negative sign is mandatory. Look at the direction of dE cos theta.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Here I didn't carry the negative sign because I know the direction. dE cos theta direction दिखा दिया.
Okay, sir. Got it. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Now, two important informations with this field. They ask you to draw the graph for the field. If this is a ring, this is a ring. Along the x-axis, what will be the direct way the graph goes? The graph will go this way. Field, it will be maximum at x is equal to r by root 2. This field is towards the left. More appropriately, I'll have to draw the graph below. Why? Because this field is towards the negative. Here, field is towards the left. That means it is negative. If it is negative x is equal to r by root 2, I have maximum. To the left, field is in this direction, so it will be positive. Once again, x is equal to r by root. I drew the graph for the field. The transition should be smooth. Find out if x equal to r by root 2 is the place where the field is maximum. How do you do that? Field is G capital Mx upon r square plus x square to the power 3 by 2. dE by dx is 0. Do you people know how to differentiate u by v?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I am waiting for you. And this answer also you are expected to remember. For a ring, field is maximum at a distance of r by root.
And so how did you get that?
Which one?
R by root 2.
ये differentiate करके देख लो कितना आ रहा है.
अच्छा.
So like, do we have to remember these values for a ring and all sorts of these objects?
For the ring mandate. For the ring, field and potential in next three structures which are derived, field and potential are mandate. This r by root 2 you should remember only for a ring.
Right. Thank you, sir.
And so what did you draw that graph?
The graph is for the field.
Okay, sir.
Right hand side I showed negative field because right hand side field is in this direction towards the ring. Left hand side field is towards the direction towards the ring, positive. So left hand side I showed positive field, right hand side I showed negative.
Got it.
Yes, I got it.
Done, sir.
Done, sir.
Okay. 1 second. Before I deal with this is infinite long wire. Now we deal with this in 3 parts. Generally, Erudove is an application-oriented book. This is being dealt with to solve a typical problem from Erudove, but I've never seen an application of it. Any other problem from Erudove will have an application-oriented problem. This problem doesn't have an application problem for the sake of problem, but it's okay. This is an infinite long wire. Lambda is mass per unit length. You are interested in the field at a distance of d. You are interested in the field at a distance of d. Consider a small element dy here at a distance of y. Are we okay with that?
Yes, sir.
Here this will be dE, this will be theta, this will be dE sin theta, this will be dE cos theta. I'll call this distance as small r so that I don't mess up with d. Distance of this point from here is small r. Why do you resolve d as dE sin theta cos theta? Because I cannot integrate dE directly. E is a vector. Can I claim for every element here there will be an identical element here which will give me the same dE and dE sin theta will get cancelled out?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Left over is integral dE cos theta from minus infinity to plus infinity. You have taken infinite long wire. This can be written as 2 times dE cos theta 0 to infinity. What have I done? Minus to plus infinity, you convert it to 0 to infinity.
हाफ कर दिया.
ये हाफ कर दिया तो यहाँ 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया. G dm by r square cos theta. G, what is dm? Lambda dy by r square. What is cos theta? R divided by root over of r square plus y square. I am using the same symbol two times. This distance will be r square plus y square. Hypotenuse is root over of r square plus y square. Hypotenuse square will be r square plus y square. So this is technically r square plus y square. Did you people understand what we did?
Yes, sir.
Dm is lambda dy. This distance is this distance whole square, that is hypotenuse. So root over of r square plus y square whole square is r square plus y square. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse, adjacent side by hypotenuse. 0 to infinity. 2g lambda integral r dy y square plus r square to the power 3 by 2, 0 to infinity.
So R constant नहीं है.
नहीं, r is a constant. So finding out at a point r, but y is not a constant.
So
r
sir,
is a constant.
न्यूमरेटर से R बाहर आ जाएगा ना.
नहीं, मुझे उसकी जरूरत है इसलिए रखा है. आ
Okay.
सकते हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. Now, do you people remember integration by substitution?
Yes, sir.
Tan theta is equal to y by r. Y is r tan theta. Tan theta is y by r. dy is r secant square theta d. I know dy, I know y. Y dy. Limits from here at y equal to 0, theta is 0. y equal to infinity, theta is pi by 2. Substitute y, substitute dy, substitute 0 and pi by 2. Please do the integration and tell me the answer.
Sir, can you explain at the top how you change the limits from minus infinity to 0 to infinity?
Y is 0.
No, sir, right at the top, where you took the 2 outside. Yes, this.
This is minus to plus infinity. When I am removing the lower part, it will become 2 times. When I made it 0 to infinity.
Okay.
Or
Understood,
I put it this way. For every element here, you have an element here whose d sin theta cancelled out.
Yes, sir.
And whose d cos theta added up.
Yes, sir.
So 2 times d cos theta 0 to infinity.
Understood.
Nobody will write this answer directly. Please integrate, verify if you are getting 2g lambda by r or not.
Sir, the field was equal to integral of d cos theta, right?
Actually, integral d cos theta, what do you get? The net field along this direction.
Got it, sir.
Done, sir.
Semi infinite wire. Semi infinite wire is lower part don't exist. Semi infinite wire is lower part don't exist. It is only the upper. Consider an element dy at a distance of y. Call this distance to be r. This is theta. This is d. This is d sin theta. And this is d cos. Now, fair deal. I will do half the problem. You will do half the problem. Fair deal, yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now listen, d sin theta doesn't get cancelled. Previous case d sin theta got
Cancelled.
cancelled. Now you will have both ex and dy component. Ex is integral dE cos theta. I'll solve this. This is g lambda by r. How did you get that? You just now
From the
did it.
last problem.
Have a look at it. किया है कि नहीं?
हाँ सर किया.
हाँ sir.
हाँ सर किया.
To infinity. Now I did half the problem. You will solve the remaining half. Integral dE sin theta 0 to infinity is your job. Fair enough?
Yes sir.
Sir.
सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है मुझे.
Yes sir.
मनी मन गाली मत देना. dE sin theta 0 to infinity.
सर लास्ट का आंसर क्या था?
2g lambda by r.
नेगेटिव साइन है.
नहीं. ऑलरेडी डायरेक्शन ले लिया. इस डायरेक्शन में लेकर इंटीग्रेट कर रहे हैं. तो रिजल्टेंट विल बी इन द सेम डायरेक्शन.
Yes, I got it.
Previous one or this one?
No, previous one I was asking. So 2g lambda by r था ना? dx.
अरे भाई वहां 2 है 0 to infinity. एक बार ढंग से देख लो आप.
हाँ sorry sir.
वहां 2 times 0 to infinity. Here 2 नहीं है. So it will be only g lambda.
Sir, is it g lambda by r?
Yes.
Done sir.
G lambda by R. All of you are supposed to get the answer. I'll wait for you. All of you should get the answer. G lambda by R. So you mean to say, if this is the semi-infinite Y, this side the field will be G lambda by R. This side the field will be G lambda by R. If R is this distance.
Got it, sir.
Done, sir.
What is wrong with this guy? Potential हमने calculate किया ही नहीं. Ohm is time typing and getting something else. V is potential. V लिया कहाँ पे? Field. Field is a vector. V और E में आपको फर्क पता नहीं चलता यार. This is V. This is E. This is a field. It's a vector. Potential कहाँ लिखा भाई साहब मैंने? Potential ले लिया आपने. DE का एक्सप्रेशन कितना है? G dm by this distance whole square, R square plus Y square, right? No, don't sit and integrate dE cos theta. We have already done this in the previous integral. Same answer without a 2. Previous integral limits were minus to plus infinity. You put that as 2 times 0 to infinity. So there you got 2g lambda by r. Here remove that 2, that's all. Solve dE sin theta. I'm waiting for you. Oh,
Sir, got it.
Answer.
Answer.
okay. Suppose I have a ring of mass capital M and radius r. Here I have a point mass small m at a distance of x. Find force on small m due to ring. I'm waiting.
So यहाँ पे भी components लेने पड़ेंगे ना?
Say that again.
Even here we'll have to take the components, right?
Take a component, you already know the field, multiply that with mass. F is equal to m into E. M into field due to the ring is how much? Gmx by r square plus x square to the power 3 by 2. This is my answer. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now next problem you will think carefully and solve. Can I rub this?
Just a second.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
problem is a well laid trap. I'll have to give you 5-10 minutes. It's okay. I'll continue with this in the next class. I don't want to rush it through in 5 minutes.
So can you say it again? I was disconnected.
There is a next problem where I make this an extended body. There I'll have to give you 5-10 minutes. It's a well laid trap. I don't want to do it in a hurry.
Okay, sir.
Next class, when you come, you forget the values of field because of the 4 structures that we have derived. We'll be in trouble. Ring ka field and potential, infinite long and semi-infinite wire ka field. Infinite wire and semi-infinite wire ka potential I didn't derive. Think about it before coming to the next class. Why? Infinite wire and semi-infinite wire ka I derived only field. I didn't derive potential. कुछ तो कारण होगा.
Yes,
सर
sir.
होमवर्क है क्या?
Right? Priya from Andheri, you asked for doubt lecture and I couldn't yet adjust it. I'll leave a message in the group. It will be 99% Thursday evening. Okay, but you'll receive the message in the group. Okay. Good day. Bye. And
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.